Thanks for checking out our PlazSales video. Wanted to show you a little bit of the basics about PlazSales. So the first thing I wanted to go through was we call it the fast sale. So it's a touchscreen sale mode. So we have a restaurant menu. You can change your own graphics or choose other options. We added a bunch of different backgrounds for the buttons here. And then if you want to sell an item, you can have different types of items. So you can have a combo that has multiple items, or you can have just an individual item that just would sell one item at a time. So we'll go ahead and do a combo 7. And then inside that combo, we have an additional taco you can purchase, and then pick the sauce types for that taco. So you could do like, let's say, put some hot sauce on there. You can add notes to if there's any special requests. And if you do barcodes, you can scan in a barcode at the top there. Or if you need to track a customer, the very top option is for customers, or you can create a new customer. So I'll just show you like a test customer here. And barcode's kind of the same thing. If you want to sell a barcode, you just scan it in and it would automatically add it to the sale. So these are just some test items that we had here. And then the payment options are down in the bottom right. So you can do cash, check, credit card, account, even Snap, EBT. So we've got a lot of different options available. And then you can adjust quantities. And if you need to cancel a sale, just click the cancel button up at the top there. And I'll show you a couple more things here. Alrighty. So I'm going to show you a little bit about, once you sell your items, how the inventory reordering process goes. So if you want to reorder inventory items, you can either go to the vendors tab, or you can just click the inventory reorder on the home screen. So you can click on that button, and that'll show you the items that need to be reordered. And it can automatically create a purchase order and email that to a vendor. So it makes the inventory reordering really easy. And you can automate the whole inventory reordering process. So once you have a purchase order, it would create a purchase order, and you can add additional items if you need to, and email that to the vendor again. Once you receive the items, you would go to receiving voucher, and it's kind of the same idea. You just you select the purchase order that you want to receive, and then it'll add all the items, and then you make any adjustments needed. Once you receive the items, then you could create a bill. Or you go straight to a check, and then it will automatically generate a bill for you if you choose to. So on a check, you can write a check to a vendor and pay for the item, or you can just record how you paid for the item if you pay for it through another means, and for accounting purposes. So the check button is just up there in the top right, and it makes it super simple to pay vendors and keep track of expenses all in PlazSales. So you can print a check, and you can create a check from a bill. So just like you would create a receiving voucher from a purchase order, you can create a check from a bill. So everything flows real easily there. I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple more cool features in PlazSales. So you can keep track of a calendar. So you can have like all your on-sites. You can have your employee schedule or your employee days off, meetings. Makes it really easy to keep track of everything, similar to Outlook, but built right into PlazSales. You can keep track of everything that's going on. And on the calendar appointments, you can also link to a customer ID and tickets, so you can keep track of service tickets through the calendar as well too. I'm going to show you about how you can clock in and clock out. So you just click the PlazSales button up in the top left, and then you would click clock out. So this is great for employees or even an owner who wants to keep track of time or miles traveled for work, or other expenses, that type of thing. You can note everything and have a log of all of your expenses for the IRS. And it's great to keep track of employees and payroll. You can, in our system, we have custom reports. So we've got some sample reports here. So profit and loss, balance sheets, inventory reports, expense reports, item reports, pretty much everything you want, but you can also customize and create your own reports. All you do is you just click the new button, and you can create your own report from scratch, or you can edit an existing one, or a lot of times we help companies customize reports. But everything is drag and drop. Just drag the things on there that you need, and you can connect to the database through here, and you have all these options available on the left side here. So you can create graphs, you can do barcodes, pivot grids, tables, pretty much anything you really need to do in a report, similar to Crystal Reports if you're familiar with that one. And I'm going to show you a little bit about inventory. When you want to track your items, you can create new items in here just by clicking the new items button in the top left and going to the item type. And then once you create those items, all you do is you just add their name. You can scan in a barcode, and you can add the price and cost. And then the system will help you keep track of quantity on hand, quantity on hold, quantity on order, and desired quantity. So it makes it really easy to keep track of everything about your inventory. And you can view a history of your items. So it shows you all the sales and purchase orders, receiving vouchers, everything that affects inventory. It all connects together in the system there. And we have a couple other cool features if you want to keep track of service tickets for the anybody in the service industry there, or internal repairs and that type of thing. Those can all be tracked through a service ticket. So you can create your own categories for the whole process. So if you want to keep track of new customers or leads, you can do that in here. The whole process that the service or the sale would go through. So if you're working on it, if it needs to be called, picked up, and then you can follow up afterwards. So it keeps track of everybody who needs to be followed up with as well. And then you can have a priority for the priority for the leads, like if they're a high priority, a rush, or even just for your regular service tickets, you can keep track of those. And the same thing for the importance, so you can keep track of if it's a cold lead or a hot lead. Makes it really easy there to do that. And then if you want to create estimates, they can connect right into the service ticket. You just click Add to Estimate, and then it pulls up the existing estimate. And then if you want to add new items, you can just add them right there by scanning them in or typing in the name there. Show you a couple more cool things here you can do. For restaurants, we have a seating chart, so it can keep track of reservations and waiting lists and all the statuses on different tables. So that's really cool for anybody in the restaurant industry. And we've got a lot of other really cool features like inventory, an inventory scanner type of thing, where you can just scan in a item, a barcode, and then adjust the inventory plus or minus, or just view the inventory real fast and easy through there. So there's a lot of really cool things that you can do in the system. So if you have any other questions, just go ahead and go to our website, PlazSales.com. That's PlazSales.com, or give us a call at 636-256-7901. Thanks. Bye.